Hi everybody, it's Tatiana, and the books that I read for August. Lighting is my nemesis today, problem. Okay, I got a shitload of reading now for the month of August. I'm happy about that. Let's go ahead and get right into what I read. First off, I finished The Skull Throne by Peter V. Brett. This is book 4 in the Demon Cycle series. Still loving it. Still loving it. Brett does not mind fucking people up. People that you don't expect, not even necessarily that they're the main protagonists of the story or even the good guys in the story, but the people that you don't expect to get comeuppance. And it comes as such a shock. And it's so brutal. It's awesome. I was gonna say if you follow me on Snapchat, but Snapchat only keeps shit for 24 hours. So even if you follow me for the time in August when I read this, you would not have seen it. I tweeted Peter V. Brett on Twitter and asked about a soundtrack for the series because there are multiple characters in the series who are jongleurs, which are traveling artists, and they have songs that they sing, and there's one song, The Battle of Cutter's Hollow, that is a recurring theme throughout the series. And I would love just to hear what that song sounds like. Mr. Brett tweeted me back and said that there are full cast audiobooks which are abridged and that they don't have the he said, she said, and like a little bit of the details, but I listened to clips of them on the website that that sells the MP3. I'm getting them, like all 4, because I could reread all 4 of these books in that manner and still not have enough. Next, I read a couple of graphic novels and single issue comics. I read the 2nd volume of Giant Days, which I thoroughly enjoyed. If you're not familiar with the Giant Days graphic novel series, it follows a group of friends in college and just the different dynamics of their friendship and what they have come into contact with before and how they are experiencing life as they develop their friendships and deal with living in this semi-adult atmosphere of college. I am thoroughly enjoying this graphic novel series. This volume had the segues between issues were not as smooth as it was in the previous volume, and that may have to do with the fact that part of this happens like over their winter break, but it just seemed a lot more disjointed for this bind up of the issues. But aside from that, I had so many laugh out loud moments while reading this volume. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and just seeing how they relate to each other and are being together made me really miss, and I miss it anyway, but miss the college experience and then the friendships that I created while I was in college. It just made me really, really reminisce, and that's not a bad thing. But yes, really enjoyed this, and I cannot, I'm obsessed and cannot wait for winter because the snow just looks so pretty in here. I want it on my own. Then I read the 4th issue of the Black Panther comic, which is being written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, and Brian Stelfreeze and Laura Martin are the illustrators and word people. I did not say that right. Sorry. This continues the story of not only T'Challa, but the other characters and people who are living in Wakanda during this era and time, with things that are going on with the unrest with the people living in Wakanda and how they're disappointed in the Black Panther and T'Challa as their king, as well as those who are in some rival's not the word that I'm looking for, but groups of dissension that dispute and are being more vocal and proactive in their rebellion against the Black Panther and what they feel has been his neglect of them as a people. Yeah, I am still enjoying this. I'm going to continue with this in the single issues. I really like the artwork of this. I hope they don't change artists. I really like the artwork and the way that this story is going forward, and how steeped in like some some ways of the griot tradition. And I'm trying to find like a picture to show you, which I suck at showing pictures of graphic novel art. Okay, this is the first page. We'll go with that. But yeah, I really hope that they don't change artists as this goes along, because I really like the way that this is going. So yeah. Then I read volume 6 of Saga, which I really enjoyed. It's a significant jump in years when we're getting to Hazel, and what I've noticed is that a lot of people, as they are reading this series, they're kind of falling out of love with it the older that it gets. That's not happening with me. I am still loving it. I still thoroughly enjoyed this issue and look forward to the next one. Then Battle Books happened. And in Battle Books, I read a whole bunch of graphic novels. I'm not going to go through those. If you're interested in seeing what I read for Battle Books, I'm recording this on September 2nd. It will probably be another week before I get this wrap-up uploaded. But if you're interested in seeing what I read and completed during Battle Books, I'll link that video, the wrap-up video, above. You can check that out. But yeah, so I do have a brief September TBR, and unfortunately all of the books on my TBR as planned are library books, which kind of means I'm digressing on the Read Your Own Damn Bookshelf challenge for this year. But the year's not over. So I am going to finish And Darken, I am 384 pages in, so I have about 100 and something pages left in the story. This is where I am right now, so I'm going to finish that. And I also have The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cockman. This actually just came into the library. I placed it on hold, and it was just made available yesterday, and I picked it up today. And while I was there, I picked up Dark Carousel by Christine Feehan. If you're not aware, those of you who've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you've seen her name before, but I'm kind of sort of trash for this series, even though the series is digressing as it continues. I'm missing a book in between Dark Carousel and the last one that I read that I really didn't like. But yeah, I picked this up because I'm trash for the series. And yeah, I only have 2 weeks to read this, so this is not a definite get to, but it is a contender. But it's a lease book, so I only have it for 2 weeks. So yes, that is it for the video for today. What did you read this month? How do you feel your reading went for the month of August? That's all that I have for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a good weekend, whenever you see this video. Peace out. And I did that with no makeup.